Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it's a day for celebration in the East Bay. It is, for all intents and purposes, the final chapter of what has been a great era of football here in Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. From up top, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you're prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
To the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the comeback player of the year in 2018, a Pro Bowl quarterback as well a season ago, Andrew Luck.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Play from scrimmage. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first two NFL seasons. A gain of 3, second down. Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you really have to focus on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure speed. T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field.
And it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal.
Just inside the 20, yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Initially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. There's overload.
On third and long, it's Manning, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end.
And they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed and, more importantly, perhaps that first-round bye.
But they have to clinch it, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the year to get this thing done. Otherwise, it's a different road, and you really don't want to be at the mercy of other teams and their results.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 17 carries, 64 yards.
And well-loved by mates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A look now at the Oakland offense.
And back after a year in the Monday Night Broadcast booth is Jason Witten, a perennial All-Pro when he's on the field. When he left the game, 4th all-time in reception, second only to Tony Gonzalez among tight ends. And in his last full season, 2017, he still had 63 catches for 560 yards. This man is definitely a big-time threat downfield.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called fitting. Say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball.
And the Raiders pick it up, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Oh.
60 outlaw. And watch your leg. Back.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. The open man is Westbrook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
Mike 5-4.
You must be dreaming.
Joker, 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 Joker.
On 2nd down now, it's Anderson. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, Love. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well. It'll be 3rd down. Luck throwing again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Crunch time, defense.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. At the 32-yard line. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Jaguars 3.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Manning. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Now that's not their best play.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So they pulled a little rabbit out of their hat, nearly for 6, almost got the fake into the end zone. They're set up really nicely.
So we all fell for the illusion, didn't we? Did they saw someone in half on stage on that one? I mean, that was something right there. We fell for the fake in a big...
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
It never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there.
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a lot. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, 30, past the 20, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck. He's got White here. And he'll be taken down. Yards the pick up there, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, Luck. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Down there, a gain of 12. On 1st down, Luck. He's got Casper over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
This guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first.
Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out.
That's how we do it, baby.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. That's complete to White. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he
can on the door. They'll run. Anderson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Luck. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Speed, way harder to cover than before.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times. On the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. On play action, it's Manning. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty, on the sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Personally to this point. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, packing an 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Manning. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he goes down. The field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Things off.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things.
Instead, it's 3rd down. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He gets them what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Luck looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
The throw right side is complete here on the first.
Let's go, Chiefs. It's going to be a long day offense.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down to be a few inches short. They'll run. It's Dorsett. And he'll get it down to the 47, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. From the gun on third down, Manning. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he's able to get it to the 30. And he's able to get it to the on a play like that. How tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So, watch your
the 9. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Manning, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Delaney Walker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And no way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if some guys, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now Kamara. 9 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Hurt there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And they'll get him down there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, Westbrook. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's Manning to throw. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25.
Let's go.
Last time we saw Jason Witten on a football field instead of the broadcasting booth was, of course, 2 years ago, 2017. He had 63 catches, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was his 11th Pro Bowl that season for a man who came into the league back in 2003. Now throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Just a gain of 1 there. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. And Walker has it. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Luck. This is Casper catching it out right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Luck. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a throw over the middle. Good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
30 base.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey.
On third down, Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that I always positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be the number 1 or number 2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get hot and sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed, because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants, happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap for Locke. And the catch made by Hilton. Past the 50. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Luck now to throw. Oh, he stays up. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forced him to take it down to the 42. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. To the air again, Luck. And that is incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
56. All day, dog.
On 1st and 10, Locke. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jags pick up and down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll be brought down. It's 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 3 yards.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to lock. Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. The football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
65.
Now a carry for Brown. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The play, and it'll make it second down. Now Luck says let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Set, it's complete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Raiders, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for